Greenland is considered the largest island in the world, but also Greenland has very small cities. But here's 5 facts about Greenland. Welcome back, guys. My name is Sebastian Chewer. I'll be doing 5 facts about Greenland. Reza is not going to be doing the, well, you know, from the other intros, so I'll be taking charge. Let's get to the facts. Fact number 1. You may think the island is green because of the name, but it's not. In Viking legend, Greenland had described as a lush, green, and fertile land. Today, however, which is called white land, would be more accurate since approximately 85% of the country is covered in ice and snow. Fact number 2. America almost bought Greenland. In 1946, the United States tried to purchase Greenland from Denmark by the European Kingdom, refused to sell this island to the Americans. Aw, man. Well, I guess polar bears will never be pets. Fact number 3. People in Greenland never uses cars. In Greenland, there's only 2,570 cars owned in the entire country of Greenland. But given that there's no roads, the majority of these cars are located in the capital of Nuuk. The most popular form of owned transportation is a boat. Fact number 4. Of course you know this, but Greenland is a very cold place. We all know that. But since 85% of the island is covered in ice and snow, July is the only month when the temperature actually gets above freezing point. Do not visit Greenland in July. I repeat, do not visit Greenland in July if you don't want to be in below zero temperature. Fact number 5. The discovery of Greenland. This fact is basically a story, but I'll do a narrated voice. So here we go. Eirikur Rowdy Provalsen, born in 950 AD in Jæren, Norway. He was called Eric the Red because of his red beard and hair, perhaps also because of his fiery temper. It is said that he was a particularly hot-headed fellow who, after being exiled from the first Norway and later Iceland, finally settled in Greenland. According to the sagas, his father, Parvar Alvason, was exiled from Norway in 960 AD as a result of a number of killings in Eric's entire family that thus settled on Iceland. There, Eric married Jodhild, while history now repeated itself, and his father's fate also befell Eric. In 982 AD, he was sentenced to exile from Iceland for 3 years for murder. It is for this reason that in the same year he sailed west and discovered a country with an inviting fjord landscape and fertile green valleys. He was extremely impressed with the new country's resources and then returned to Iceland to spread the word of Greenland. Eric clearly had great powers of persuasion because in 985 AD, he sailed once more from the volcanic island, leading to a fleet of 25 ships on course for Greenland. On board were around 500 men and women, domestic animals, and all the other elements required to create a new existence and a new country of the 25 ships. Only 14 made it to their destination. Eric established the Chaefetine seats as a power of Breithild in southern Greenland. With others continued further settle north to the fjord near Nuuk. The new societies were known as East and West settlers. Around 1080, Eric's son, Leif Erikson, returned to Greenland following a long period in Norway. Afterwards, the first Christian church on the North American continent, Jodahild's Church, was built in Brattahlid. On the same year, the Viking society numbered some 3,000 inhabitants, or 300 to 400 farms, and the Viking society survived for 500 years. Sorry. Well, let's get back to the bonus fact. And here's the bonus fact. The proper name for an indigenous person from Greenland is Kalalit, which means Greenlander in the native Inuit language, Kalanisinat. Thanks for watching, guys. For Facts by Reza, leave a like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on Friday.